What I want to do today is creating a robot model with movable axes. The first part will be that we have to create the axis himself. I was thinking about a snap connection, and yeah, we're gonna see how this works out. So, as an example for the robot, I have here two kind of robots. So one is from Robotics. So you can see it's kind of a movable thing. Can move everything, every axis here. And the other one is a 3D printed one from me. I already did everything. It is a little bit stiff, so we can see A1 is working very well. The other axes are a little bit tight, and yeah, we're gonna do something similar. Yeah, let's start it. Let's do it. I hope you're gonna enjoy this video.
So hi guys, let's start with our first step, and that will be to create a movable axis with a snap connection. So for this we're gonna start with a sketch, and we just need a circle, and let's make it 50 millimeters in diameter. And that's all. First step, create a circle. Checked. So let's press E for extrusion, and I'm gonna extrude this to 25 millimeters. So we're gonna make it like a cube. So it will be cubic, a cubic sized cylinder with 50 on 50 millimeters. And then we're gonna repeat working on this side and create another sketch. Which will be also cycle, and I would say, yeah, we have like 5 millimeters, make it 40. Finish. And then we're gonna extrude this one, not to 25, I would say to 22. Let's do 20 to 20. Press OK. And then we have 25, so we have 45. So we're gonna do the next sketch in this perspective, and we need a hookup for the snap connection. So let's check. So probably gonna need like 3 millimeters, and then we're gonna have 30 degrees for the snap. It's kind of a best practice. Let's check the size. Looks not so bad. So in general we have to go back kind of the triple the size. So if we have 3 millimeters length, we're gonna go back to 10 millimeters. And let's zoom a little bit out, and then we're gonna close the whole thing. The next step will be kind of rounded or revolve extrusion of this sketch. So I already selected both, and then we need the axis, and the axis is axis 3. In this case, I don't get it. Where is it? Come on. Let me make it bigger. There it is. You saw it. It was pretty tiny. And if we do 360 degrees, we're gonna see like a preview here. And that's basically all we need to do. And yes, we want a joint. Still working on one side. Confirm, and there we are. Okay. We have to hook up for the snap connection. Check. Next thing would be that we have to do the cutouts from here. We can already create the shape, but we're not gonna do the cutout yet. And the reason is we want to create the opposite side with a technique called Boolean operation. But you're gonna see it later. So first let us create just the shapes for the cutouts. And it will be like this. So don't be afraid. They can be not too big. It can occur that it is too small. So in general, I would say keep as double the thickness of the snap edge himself, the snap hookup himself. Okay, we're gonna make it like 2 millimeters. So yeah, like this. Let's make it 4. Okay, wait a second, let's make the other one, and then I'm gonna show you how to change those dimensions. This is one of the tips I want to give you. So how to change a dimension? First we're gonna have to add the dimensions, what I'm currently doing. So we have 2 and 46. Always have to confirm it. And the same thing here. Come on. So okay. We need to add the dimensions. We have also like 2 millimeters, and then again like this side. Oh, come on. Okay. So by the way, if you wanna move in the current view, like I just did, just press the middle mouse button, and then you can move your view around in this. Currently it is ZX base. If you want to turn it, just do the same thing with while you're pressing shift, and then you can turn your vision, like the angle, or you can also call it like the camera view. Okay, let's go back to the front view, and we said that I was not 100% happy with the 2 millimeters. Let's change it. You can easily change it now by clicking on the value. Come on, double click the value, and we're gonna change it 4. Enter, and it will be 4. The only thing is it is not centered anymore, so we can maybe like connect the whole thing and just move it. It's not really snapping, but we don't need to be super precise on that. Same thing here, double click on the value, change it to 4. I can just take this and some kind of repositioning. If you want to have like the exact position, okay, for those of you which say, hey, dude, what is this? It's a kind of art thing. You're working with CAD programs, so you want to be precise. We can do this too, no problem with that. So let's select our dimension tool, which we can also select by pressing D. If you hover over like the functions, some of the functions have like a shortcut. So in this case, we have D for dimension in a sketch. Okay, so the shortcuts are also depending on what kind of layer and what kind of tab you are, or in this case we are in the sketch, so there we have the D for the dimensioning. So in this case we just gonna create a dimension from this to this edge, and we can see it was like 2 point whatever. Let's do it again. 2 point, and then we're gonna pull it out. 2.9. We're gonna change it to 2, and we're exactly in the middle. We can do this again for this guy and the midpoint, and we can also change it to 2, and we are exactly in the middle. So now we are super precise. Okay, let's finish the sketch. here. Yeah, it looks like kinda off. We have one is too short, 44. One is 46. Let's change this one also to 46. And so now we can slide it just in one of the three dimension, which is not has dimensions, and this is just this z-axis. Okay, so we have all our overlaps for the cutting later, and let's finish the sketch. Okay, so let's go back to what I said before, that we have to create the other body. So this is clear, the male side of the axis, and we're gonna need to create like the female side, and we're gonna create it while we're gonna create it with this Boolean operation I said to you guys. So how we can create a Boolean operation? Good question. Next question. We need first a body. So we're gonna create a body from this side, and I'm just opening the body so you can see we're creating another one, and I need to hide this guy. So I'm gonna do extrusion from a different plane, like an offset plane, and we already know it is like -25, and we're gonna extrude to, what is it, -25, and there we have the opposite side. The only thing I would add is a little bit of space in between the axes. So we're gonna add like 0.5 on this side and make this side 0.5 smaller. So we are keeping the 50 millimeters in complete dimension of this axis. Okay. So now we have the like the counterpart, or you can also call it like female part of the axis, movable axis, and we need to do like the Boolean operation. It is called combined, but we are not doing a combination. We're gonna do like a cut, and this will be the object we want to cut. So this is the target body, and then we need a tool body, which is this one. Very important, if we just now confirm it, it will eradicate our first body. So we need to keep the tool body. If you want to keep both bodies, you can create a whole component, but this is not what I want to do now. So just confirm it. And what happened? We're going to check it. So second body. Obviously it didn't cut. So let's do it again. Select the tool body, make a cut and keep the tool. So let's hide this body and we should see it, yeah. It was done before too. Sometimes you not see it. So the reason why we did not do the how do we call it, like the whole true cut, was that we want to have like a round shape here, a complete round curve, which is now selected inside. You can see it. It is the whole shape, and now we can turn every angle and every angle basically without having issues. Okay, so let's swap to this one, and we finally need to cut through. The other thing which is missing is that we need on this sketch we need another circle, because we're gonna cut everything through if we're gonna select this, and this is not what we want to do, and otherwise this whole thing will be too big. So let's edit this sketch and just add a circle with the dimension, should be not so, let's say something like this, 34, what is it, 40, so 38 was looking good, 38, you can just type it in, 38, and we have automatically, in this case, we have the dimension. Okay, now we have everything to do the cutout, and that's the right time to do this cutout. And how we do it, like pressing A again, select all the stuff we want to cut through. Okay, everything is selected, and let's do just what we said, -10, and look for it, something like this. As we said, it should be enough, like triple size of it. Okay, you're gonna be fine. Let's go one step back. So, as you can see, I'm always love to work with this timeline, because in case like, oh, you forgot something, you can just switch back and edit. So I'm gonna edit I call it like a beveled curve. I want to bevel this curve and want to bevel the other curve too, because this will be too tiny, and gonna be risky to get breaking. So for this we're gonna select like the filet tool for beveling edges. We can select both and just put in 1mm. What we got now? So we got something like this. I would say 0.5 is the right one we are looking for. That's okay. Let's do this. Also, let us check again this friend here. And we are now beveled, that's okay. But it should be sort of, yeah, the first part of the snap connection is smaller than the hole himself. Let's check this. And now we can do like a small hack. We're gonna just move this guy a little bit and make it a bit smaller. Should be enough to fit it in, like a millimeter. Something like this. That should be fine. Okay. And put our timeline back to the cut, and we have all our cuts. That looks good. So the next step, what I'm doing is I'm gonna print it. I'm gonna print both parts. Sorry. I'm gonna print both parts and gonna show you the result. And when the result is satisfying, we're gonna go on and put those axes in, yeah, maybe like a robot model, or if you guys want to create a robot model, the geometry of a robot model with me, then we can put it also in this. Yeah, just let me know in the comments below what you think. If you want to put it in a already existent robot model, or want to create with me a different model. At the end, I want to give you a last tip, which is name your parts or components, or also projects. So in this case, we're gonna select just our body, and this is gonna be like male A for axis, and the other one just gonna be like male and female axis. So we have dimensions, and another very important thing is name your stuff. Think about the naming. Also like here, but this is coming when you're gonna save it. So I'm gonna save it now, and click on save, and then we're gonna call it like what is it? It is a moving axis, MA, and we're gonna version it V1, MA V1, and save it. If you want to export it for printing, just go over the bodies, hover over, right click, and save it as STL. And we can leave all the settings on properties like they are, and just confirm them. And the same thing for the female side. Just save. And so guys, a short update about small improvements I did before I start to print it. And the first one is that I made the inner circle a little bit smaller. I changed it from 38 to 36, just to be sure that we have enough material for the snap fingers. The next thing was that I added here a little bit of a beveling inside. This is kind of important to prevent them from breaking. And the last step was that I moved our hookup a little bit more to the middle, so as you can see here, it's just about a millimeter, which is standing outside. It's exposing to the outside edge. And if we're gonna see here, it makes the line more cleaner. And so here we are in Cura for the printing, for preparing the printing, and just drag and drop it to Cura himself. And so yeah, let's print it directly in this direction. And just turn this one. And we are ready for printing. That's gonna be exciting. I'm gonna show you the result later. And yeah, I hope I'm gonna see you in the next video.